देशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणं विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं शरणं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे 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 शरणं
श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Hari Om and Namaskar. First of all, before we start today's session, I would like to express my gratitude to Acharya Shankar, Sanskritic Ekta Nyas, for doing so many noble activities, taking the message of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji across, and particularly now organizing Shankara Vyakhyana Mala, through which there is opportunity for the speaker to think about, to reflect on the thoughts of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. And at the same time, the listeners also, if they have already gone through it, a revision, if not, bringing the thoughts of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji to our houses, to our doorsteps. My gratitude to them. The topic of the day is Adhyasa Bhashya of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. Before we go into it, let's take a family. Now in this family, each member has got their own opinion. The person says, this is my idea, my opinion. Each one says that this is my life. Naturally, my life, your life is different, right? So each one of them, my style, each one's hairstyle is also different. See, even this one also says this is mine and my. Like that, this one is also saying, each one is like that. But still, all of them are together as one family. Same way, in this beautiful tradition of Bharat, we may have, each one may be having different viewpoints. Just because I don't accept that viewpoint, I don't negate them. But all of them have been accommodated. So there are various darshanas, if we have to use the word darshanas. Some of these darshanas, nastika, they don't accept the Veda. For example, something as gross, so materialistic as Charvaka philosophy is there. Okay, now so many opinions, so many darshanas can be there. But what is most important is which opinion, which idea, which thought, what is going to keep me happy, the family good, the family's welfare. What is going to keep me happy is what is most important. What makes you happy? Now, philosophy like Charvaka philosophy can bring in the animal instincts also from within a person. The philosophy says, eat, drink, be happy. If you want to borrow money from others for you to eat with ghee, borrow. But don't repay, because repaying loan is going to be painful for me. So need not repay at all. Like this also, even they are not pushed out. But yes, they are also there. So many other philosophies, Buddhistic philosophy, Jainistic philosophy, all of them are there. And Astika, those who accept the Vedas, there are also so many darshanas, so many ways of seeing. yoga, nyaya, vaisheshika, purva mimamsa, uttara mimamsa, like that. But what keeps me happy is what is important. What is good for the family, for the society, for everyone. What is that vision which includes everyone? A narrow vision is going to create division, but a broader vision is going to include everyone, is all inclusive. Now, here is a vision which is got out and advocated, propagated by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, by Veda Vyasa Bhagavan, which helps this man to be very happy. Advaitic vision, the vision of Advaita, the vision of unity. Now it is this same philosophy that has been given in the Upanishads, and all those Upanishads, as though cows, have been milked and has been given by Bhagavan Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And Arjuna, who was so worried, so confused, so afraid, those are the emotions in him, not happy, not peaceful, but listening to this philosophy. And then even a wee bit of this philosophy, when understood and when put into practice, what happens is he gets to experience, in the words of Arjuna, Nashto Mohaha, his delusion is gone. His shoka, worry is gone. His bhaya, fear is gone. You see, now various people have various professions, but many people take on to one profession. And what is that one profession? Worrying, constantly worried. Gone are those worries. And this same philosophy, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, from the Upanishads, that same knowledge has been brought to us by Bhagavan Veda Vyasa. But then when Bhagavan Veda Vyasa is giving this philosophy to us through this Brahma Sutra, in fact, whether it is Gita or Brahma Sutra or the Vedas for the matter itself, have all been given by Bhagavan Veda Vyasa Bhagavan only. So when he gives it in the form of Brahma Sutra, this is like a delicacy in Tamil Nadu, traditional, okay? It is called kamarkat. And how is it? You put it in your mouth, gone, stuck, as though you need very, very strong teeth to be able to consume this kamarkat. You need strong teeth. Same way, to understand this Brahma Sutra, what I will be needing is a very, very scholarly mind. Head, strong, very logical, intellectual. So that is what I would be needing. But everyone may not be having strong teeth like a youngster. Today, even a youngster does not have such strong teeth. So, for the benefit of those people who don't have such scholarly mind, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, out of his compassion, has given to us Bhashyam on Brahma Sutra. So now what has happened? That same jaggery only has come in a different form. Now it is easy to eat. You don't need to have such strong teeth. He is guiding you. This gives me confidence. Yes, I can also consume and take the benefit of this jaggery, iron, etc. Same way, this logically put down aphorisms in the form of Brahma Sutra, yes, I can also comprehend. This confidence comes in us. Now, who is this Sutrakar? Bhagavan Veda Vyasa ji. There is a verse which says, Keshavam Badharayanam. This Badharayana, another name for Bhagavan Veda Vyasa ji, he is Keshava, Lord Vishnu himself. So, Bhagavan, out of his kindness, as an avatar, a saint Rupa, as Veda Vyasa, Bhagavan has given this Brahma Sutra, and if someone has to come to explain to us this Brahma Sutra, who can that person be? that person also who has given this bhashyam, that person also is Bhagavan only. How? Shankaram Shankaracharyam. Given by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, who is an avatar of Shankar, Lord Shankar. By him is given this bhashya, and when Bhagavan wants to give this commentary for Brahma Sutra, commentary means bhashya. When he wants to give this commentary, he goes through all the 555 sutras. And then before he starts to give commentary, he feels that before the commentary of Brahma Sutra can be started, an introduction must be given to this commentary on Brahma Sutra. That introductory commentary is called famously as Adhyasa Bhashya. What is Adhyasa? The word Adhyasa means superimposition. So Adhyasya Bhashya, commentary on superimposition, the theory of superimposition. This forms the introduction to Brahma Sutra Bhashya given by Bhagavan, who is none other than Shankara, in the form of this saint. Lord's compassion through Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is this introduction to Brahma Sutra called Adhyasa Bhashya. Now, superimposition, if I have to loosely translate, it means problem. Superimposition is problem. Now, how many problems do I have? As we said, I think many of us become professionals in worrying. PhD we have got in worrying, that we are having one worry after another worry after another worry. So how many problems do I have? I can't count. I have so many problems. See this one? So many problems. But all these problems, many problems, all of them have just one cause. And what is that cause? It is superimposition. All problems have one cause. I go to the doctor. I don't know, my eyes are burning. From my nose, every waterfall is falling. From my mouth also, it is coming out. See, burning. I go to the doctor. Lots of headache, body pain, joint pain. I go to the doctor. Many problems I am saying, but all of them may be having just one cause, one virus. Right? Many problems in life. All of them have one cause only, and that is this superimposition. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, what he is going to do in this Adhyasa Bhashya, introduction to Brahma Sutra, in that what he is going to do is, he is going to analyze this superimposition. Because this is a problem, cause of the problem, right? He is going to analyze this. For our sake, he is going to investigate into this problem of superimposition. Now I need to know what is superimposition. You are saying one cause for all problems, and that is superimposition. But what is this superimposition? That becomes our next question. What is superimposition? It is taking something as something else. Taking something, rope, as what? As something else, snake. Taking something as something else is superimposition. Okay, I have understood what is superimposition. But here, what superimposition you are going to speak about? We are going to speak about the superimposition of taking the self as not self, taking the subject as object, and taking the object as subject. That is, taking the not self as the self. We will come to it, we will explain it. But when we announce this topic, immediately someone raises their hand. No, not possible. And what is this person saying? He says it is not possible that the self and the not self, the subject and the object are taken as, that is, the self is taken as something else, the object, or the object, not self, is taken as the self subject. This is not possible. Why do you say it is not possible? Because these two pratyayas, yushmat, asmat, that is the not self and the self, the object and the subject, they are having viruddha swabhava. Okay, viruddha swabhava, completely opposite nature, like light and darkness. Okay, here is something completely opposite nature, fire and iron ball. This fire does not have a shape. This fire is bright. So this is bright and does not have a shape. And here is something hot, bright, hot, no shape. But here is something, an iron ball. How is it? It is dark. It is cold. It has a shape, a spherical shape. So these two are completely different from each other. Viruddha swabhava they are. So I can't take iron ball to be fire or fire to be iron ball and mutually their characteristics come over each other. This is not possible. This what? I say. I myself, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, out of his compassion, will speak the doubts also. That is, a mind which is not clearly thinking and not able to comprehend also what all doubts can come in their mind, that also Bhagavan will be taking up. Bhashyakara, he is referred to as. People don't take the name of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. Bhashyakara, out of respect. This Bhashyakara, the one who has given commentary, will be taking up on our behalf various doubts that can arise and saying, Nanu, not possible, but like that he will be going ahead. So he says, this is not possible. This mutual superimposition is not possible. How can self, which is the subject, which is attributeless, which is formless, which is Chaitanya, be superimposed on not self, the body, physical body? It is an object. Physical body is an object. Like how I can see this. You see, I can see this. This is an object. I can see. Same way, I can see this physical body. It is an object. Whatever I see is an object. So, this is subject, and this physical body, the mind, its thoughts also are seen. This is object. This is Chaitanya. The physical body is Jada. It is like light and darkness. Viruddha swabhava. How can there be itaretara, that is mutual superimposition between them when they are so much opposed to each other? When they are like fire and iron ball, bright, dark, hot, cold, formless, with form. Like that, between the self and the not self, subject, object, attributeless, full of attributes, Chaitanya, Jada. Like that, when there is so much of Viruddha, opposite nature, how can there be a superimposition that is taking the self as not self and taking the not self as self? Like this, between the self and the not self, how can there be superimposition? I object. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, see this? Fire and iron ball. Yes, but then when they come together, put this iron ball into the fire. Now what happens is, we have fire ball. Shapeless fire has got the shape of a ball. This ball, which is cold to touch, has got the character of this fire and it is now hot. This ball, which is dark, has now become bright. This fire, which has got no shape, has now taken the spherical shape. Right? There is mutual superimposition and we call it fireball. Same way, this Chaitanya which is not an object but the subject, and this Jada, the body, inert Jada, subject, object, one over the other, superimposed. And then here comes a statement: I am tall, I am rich, I am intelligent, I am dark. Like that come statements whereby I, subject, formless, has taken a form and it says, I am man. Like that it is saying. That word man is the nature of this inert Jada body, physical body. This way superimposition has happened and we are very sure that the superimposition has happened from the statements that come. I, who has no characteristics attributes, has taken the attribute tall. Object which has no Chaitanya, body, Jada, has no Chaitanya, has taken on the name of the subject, I. Now, this is walking, this is jumping, all this life spark, Chaitanya, has gone into the Jada. And the Jadatva has come, and because of which various modifications also, I am a child, I have grown, and all those things have come into, as though to speak, into this Om, this life spark. This way, mutual superimposition has been established by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji in Thought 2, Section 2, if we can say like that. It has been established. Now, this mutual superimposition having been established, what should I do? Superimposition, we said, is a problem. It does not keep me at ease. It does not keep me happy. It is a problem. It is a disease. Dis-ease. I am not at ease because of this problem, superimposition. And superimposition has happened, has been established by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. Now, when I have a problem, when I have a disease, I go to a doctor. So I go to a doctor. And what is the doctor doing? He takes a stethoscope, this, that, and then he identifies what is the problem. The problem is this virus. Like that, he identifies the problem. He investigates into the problem. And then this doctor prescribes the medicine from his box. So there is a prescription also. So there is an identification of the problem. Here the problem is identified as superimposition. Identification of the problem. You have got this virus. Right? Like that. Why am I worried? Identification of the problem. Why am I not happy? Why am I not peaceful? Why am I not at ease? Identifies the problem. Here the problem is superimposition. And then investigates the problem. And then a good doctor also prescribes medicine for the problem. Now here we have Adhyasa Bhashyam. Here is this doctor. Doctor is actually our Shastras, given to us Guru Mukhena by Bhagavan Vedavyas ji, by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. So, through this Adhyasa Bhashyam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji has identified the problem for us as Adhyasa. Adhyasa means superimposition. Adhyasa bhashyam, theory of superimposition. So has identified the problem as adhyasa. Okay, the problem is adhyasa. Next, what I have to do? Investigate the problem. This also he has done in this adhyasa bhashyam. He has investigated the problem. What is the result of this problem? What do I see because of this problem? Headache, eyes burning. Can we say right? Same way. Investigated. What is the result of this problem? I am saying, I am a man. This is my house. These sort of statements that are coming. This aham and mama everywhere. Aham, mama, aham, mama, aham, mama. I, my. It goes on. This is the result of this adhyasa. This I, aham and mama, which I keep on saying, is because of adhyasa, superimposition, which is the problem which has been identified. Result is this. And wherever aham mama is there, problem only. I am going in a train. Okay. I had to go suddenly, so I just could not get a ticket, and so I got into the I don't know what is the name of that, but unreserved class, open ticket. I think I get an open ticket and I get into the unreserved class. Now I don't know, I got a place to sit, very good, comfortable, and I sat. My place, I sit. And then I don't move from that place because someone else may take away that place, right? So I don't move from that place. Now someone else comes and they are sitting near me. See, I have a sari which I have ironed and like that. I have taken bath and gone to Illam. Now I am presently in Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji's maternal home, which is called Adi Shankara Nilayam. It is in Chinmaya International Foundation. This maternal home of Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji houses Chinmaya International Foundation, and there is also research work which is being undertaken from here. So I went in the morning to Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharyaji's room, Illam we call, okay. So and did namaskar and then put vibhuti from there and all this, and now I have got into a train and I am sitting there. And here comes someone. Early morning, how is this person? This person, I don't know whether they took bath also, and they come and sit near me. And what am I doing? This is I, right? And I have taken bath, like this. My, aham, mama problem. So what do I do when this person comes and sits? Move and sit. And the person, they also move. I also move little bit like this. And I sit. Like this I am sitting. And when I am sitting like this, move, no touching, touch me not plant like. No touching. Like that I am there. But after some half an hour, what has happened? I don't know. Somehow Nidra Devi took over me and I started sleeping. And what have I done? This person whom I said move, and I am like, on that person. Any problem now? No problem. When aham, mama, I, my is not there, there is no problem. Adhyasa, superimposition. Aham, mama is a result of that. And when the superimposition is there, virus inside, result is burning, result. Same way, this result, aham, mama, as long as it is there only, all problem. The moment this aham, mama is not there, deep sleep state, no problem. And that person is so good. You see, I said, move away. Now I am sleeping on her only, but she has not said move away, not pushed my head out. Right? See this. Result. I am man. With respect to body is that statement. Result. Such things are happening. What is the cause? What is the cause because of which this superimposition has happened? This nature, mutual superimposition, it is mutually happening. This has happened. Why is it happening? Cause is non-discrimination. I am not able to do vichara. Vichara, what will it do? It will create bandha, bondage. vicharena nivartyate. When you do vichara, when you do discrimination, this problem, this bondage, this adhyasa will go away, will be moved. It will move away. Okay, so this non-discrimination is the cause, and the result is seen outside in my statements, in my behavior. It is seen outside. I am man. With aham mama. So he has investigated the problem. Nature of the problem is it is mutual superimposition, and this has happened. The cause for it is non-discrimination, and the effect of it, because this virus has come in, the effect is statements like I am man and all those things point out to this mutual imposition, superimposition that has happened very well in me. So this doctor, he has investigated the problem also. Now next, the doctor has to give the medicine. What is the medicine? How can I get out of this superimposition? What is the medicine? This medicine is prescription. Okay, Bhagavan is prescribing. What is the medicine? Brahma, Atma, Aikya, Jnana. That is the medicine. The Jnana, the true knowledge. What is the true knowledge? That this Brahma is equal to Atma. This is this identity, this unifying knowledge. This knowledge is the prescription. Okay, so this is the medicine that I have to take. Where is this medicine? This medicine is given in Brahma Sutra. But this medicine, for me to understand, it is like kamar kattu. For me to understand, it must become payasam. Payasam is bhashyam. But before I go into this Brahma Atma Jnana, I need some introduction. And that introduction is this introduction of theory of superimposition, Adhyasa Bhashyam, which we are seeing. Now we move to the next thought, which is brought out by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. Thought 3 or section 3. What is it? Bhagavan is going to define, or he has defined superimposition. What is superimposition? Avabhasa, appearance. What has appeared here? Snake. Avabhasa it is. It is an appearance. Why did that snake appear? If I do not know, or if I have never seen in my life snake, I will not see snake here. There is only rope. But why has that snake appeared here? Because of Purva Drishta. I have seen snake before. Purva Drishta. I have seen snake before. Okay. And where has this appeared? This appearance is on some other thing, which is the substratum for this appearance. Paratra, some other thing, which is not snake. Paratra, in not snake, before what I have seen snake has appeared. Why did this happen? Okay, before I might have seen a snake, it might have come in front of my eyes, but I never put it in my head. This will not happen. So what has happened is, I have put it in my head. Therefore, there is Smriti Rupa. There is recollection. So Smriti Rupa, there is a remembrance. There is a recollection of Purva Drishta, what I have seen before. And what have I done on something which is not it. On something which is on something rope, which is not it, not a snake. On this, appearance of snake has come. So what is superimposition? Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji beautifully defines it as Smriti Rupa Paratra Purva Drishta Avabhasaha. Smriti Rupa Paratra Purva Drishta Avabhasaha. But if we see in this, two things are important. Okay? One is that there is a similarity between these two objects. There is a similarity. Between the rope and the snake, there is a similarity. So one is two things which are needed for the superimposition to happen. One is that there must be a similarity between the substratum and the appeared object. There must be a similarity. We can all understand that the rope is looking similar to snake. Famous example in Vedanta. Vedanta class cannot be there without rope and snake, right? So we know, yes, there is a similarity. Next, number 2, most important condition is, another condition is, I am ignorant of this rope. I am not seeing this rope as a rope. I am not seeing it. So ignorance of the substratum and similarity between the substratum and the object which has been superimposed must be there. So this way superimposition has been defined by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji as Smriti Rupa Paratra Purva Drishta Avabhasaha. And 2 things must be there. One is there must be a similarity between this rope and the snake. There must be a similarity. Another thing is ignorance of this rope. I am not seeing it. Non-apprehension of the rope. I am not knowing the rope. These 2 must be happening. Okay. Now, having said this definition, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, see his magnanimity. What he does is, in the next session, he takes up the definition offered by the various darshanas, that is, the various schools of philosophy. He takes up all their definitions and points it out to us. That is a yoga school, what do they say, Sankhya school, Nyaya school, okay, Purva Mimamsa, like that. He takes it up one after the other. Why is he taking up all these definitions and bringing it to our notice? So that we will be able to understand that in and through all those definitions, what Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji has said, the important aspect is there in all their definitions also. And what is it? Atasmin tat buddhi. What is atasmin? In something which is not that, tat buddhi. That seeing or that knowing. Atasmin tat buddhi. In something, seeing something else. That is called atasmin tat buddhi. In something which is a rope, seeing something else. That is snake. This is atasmin tat buddhi, superimposition. So he says, by bringing out the definitions pointed out by various schools, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is pointing out that this atasmin tat buddhi, that is, in something you are seeing something else. In the rope, you are seeing something else. Okay, that he has proved that this is common to all the schools. Is proved by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji through thought 4 or section 4 of this Adhyasa Bhashyam. Now, next, Bhagavan says that this superimposition is our worldly experience, and that the superimposition, we don't know how it happens. We are not able to explain. How can self be taken as not self and not self be taken as self? How can this mutual superimposition happen? How did it happen? How can it happen? Can I say superimposition is not there? Can I say snake is not there? See this? There is rope, but I am seeing snake. Can I say that snake is not there? I can't say. Why you can't say snake is not there? Because you see, I am afraid, I want to hit it or I want to run away. All those thoughts are happening in my mind. No. So I can't say snake is not there. Only if snake is there, I will react like that. I want to run away. I will react like that. So I can't say snake is not there. But can I say snake is there? No, I can't say snake is there. It is rope only. How can I say snake is there? So tell me something. Is snake there or not there? I don't know what to say. You tell me. There is only rope, but you are seeing snake. For you, snake is there. But snake is actually not there. Is it there or is it not there? Abba, leave me. I don't know what to say. Is it there or not there? It is there and it is not there. How can you say it is and it is not? Both are opposite. You have to tell one thing only, no? Right? So this adhyasa, this superimposition is inexplicable nature, is of the nature which cannot be explained. That is called anirvachaniya in Sanskrit, okay? But just drop it. So this, our worldly experience is confirming that the nature of superimposition is inexplicable. It can't be explained. Now Bhagavan is giving two examples now. See, I have got problem. Why do I have problem? I have got problem. Why do I have problem? That problem, I myself can be the cause of that problem, or someone else can be the cause of that problem. Yeah? I have problem. Why you have problem? Ayo, I have problem. Who caused it? Who's the reason for it? No one else. It is because of me only. I have problem, and that problem is because of me only. Like that. I have problem. What to do? I have problem. What to do? Problem is because of me. What to do? Another thing is, I have problem. Why? Because of another person. Another person is creating problem for me. Okay? I am dull. Why are you dull? Because of me only. I got fever. Dull. Because of me only. I am dull. Why? Someone else has created problem. That revenue department, they have come to my home for raid. Okay? Other has created. So, nirupadika, because of me, no other upadi is karana for it. No other is karana for it. Sopadika, because of another upadi. Because of another, I have got problem. So, this nirupadika, sopadika, okay, two words, easy to remember. Nirupadika, no other upadi is reason. I myself am reason. Sopadika, one upadi is the reason because of another. Easy to remember, okay? Now, Bhagavan is giving two examples. See the brilliance of Bhagavan. Two examples he is giving, and these two examples go to show Nirupadika and Sopadika, Adhyasa. Now you see this, the same thought only, it's in the same section, thought 5. Worldly experience confirms that the nature of superimposition is inexplicable. In that same thought, in that same section, he is giving the example. Okay? Problem is with whom? With whom is this problem? Okay? Here is this rope, and the rope is now looking as snake, and therefore there is problem. Rope is a snake. There is problem for me. Because it is being seen as snake, there is problem for me. Now, why is there problem here? This problem because of this rope only. Because this rope is there, that is why I am seeing snake. Right? And I am having problem. Nirupadika, the problem is because of the nature of the rope. That rope itself is the problem. Rope itself is the problem. Nirupadika. Now you see next one. This is a moon, okay? Now I am looking at the sky. Night time, looking at the sky. And what do I see? Are two moons are there? Why? I forgot to take one eye which I normally put, which is called specs. That I forgot. I am looking at the sky. And I am saying, Arey, today 2 moons have come. I am saying 2 moons have come. Is it a problem with the moon? No, moon is one only. The problem is in another. What is that another? It is the eye. Understood? Problem is with another. And that another is eye. Upadi eye. My eye is not good. Problem has come. Here, rope is seen as snake. Problem is because of whom? Rope only. One moon seen as double moon. 2 moons. Where is the problem? Problem is not because of the moon. Like how here I say problem is with the rope only. Here problem is not with the moon. The problem is with my eye. EY, eye. If this can be understood, now we come to applying the same thing to self and not self. Okay. Now what are the expressions that I make? Okay. Now BMI means body, mind and intellect. Okay. Identifying with the body, I say I am a woman. I am a woman. Where is the problem? Where is the problem? I am a woman, I say, and the problem is not in the body. But the problem is because of I only. Here I put small I here. Okay? Ego. Identification with the body. In Vedanta, what is ahankara, ego? It is not pride, like we say in English, ego. He has a fat ego, means he is very proud, right? But in Vedanta, the word ego represents ahankara. Ego means ahankara. Represents identification with the body. Okay? So identifying, that is a superimposition. Identifying with the body, I put small I. Okay? Identifying with the body, I am saying I am a woman. Problem is with this I. With this I only problem is there. Now, having, this is one, nirupadika, problem is with the I. Now I also make statements like, based on the body. I make statement as I am fat. I say I am fat. I am dark. Where is the problem? Where is the problem? It is with the upadi. This fatness belongs to the body. This darkness belongs to the body. Then I say, I am deaf. I am deaf. Where is the problem? Deaf belongs to the senses, just the body, senses. I am dull. I am mad. I am bad. I am glad. I am sad. All these things belong to the mind and intellect. So, nirupadika, problem is with me. I, in that problem is there. Here I is the ego. Okay. The nature of the I is to superimpose. In the rope, the problem is there. Both of them are called by the same name I, you see. I, pure self. I only for Mr. Ego also. Problem is with I. Sopadika. Problem is in the upadi, the body, mind and intellect. Because of which this superimposition is happening. Now, doubt, sir. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji himself, out of his compassion only, raises all these doubts in the name of Purva Pakshi. What is it? Thought 6. We move to the next thought. Objection to your superimposition logic. Objection. What is your objection? Okay. Oh Bhagavan, superimposition is possible between outside objects. You see this? Outside object, rope, and outside object only, snake. Superimposition is possible between two outside objects. You have rope, you have snake. Both of them are objects only. Superimposition is possible between two outside objects. Outside object. Now here you are saying superimposition on oneself, which means there is no outside object. Superimposition on oneself. Subject not seen. Superimposition is on oneself. There is no outside object. I am a woman. Superimposition on oneself. Object, superimposition, yes, I can understand. Possible between objects. But superimposition on oneself, how is it possible? No, Bhagavan. No. Definitely not possible. Fire, object outside. Ball, objects outside. Mutual superimposition. Fireball. Rope, object outside. Snake, object outside. Superimposition has happened. Superimposition is always object. But here, superimposition on oneself, how is it possible? I am not able to understand. Bhagavan gives an example. Yes, possible. And the objection is answered in the next section, thought 7. Objection is answered. Yes, superimposition is possible. Now I will ask you, Akasha, space. Do you see space? Can you see space? Like how you see this? Can you see space? No. Because I can't see space only. In Charvaka philosophy, space is not taken as an element also. You can't see space. Space is formless. Does space have any attributes? Smell is there. Touch is there. Any attributes? Does space have such attributes which you can see? No. It does not have color. It does not have form. It does not have shape. It does not have attributes. So, there is space which is formless, attributeless. For the example, okay? Attributeless. But an ignorant person, a child, when it sees, it says, the sky is blue. The colorless sky has taken on the color, blue color. Formless space has taken on a curve shape, the horizon. Here I see. And then I say, space is ending here. When we were small children, we will see, the ship has gone to the end. Now what will happen? Ship will fall down. Like that we think or not. When I am ignorant, I think that space has got a shape. That space has got an end. And after that it will fall down. That ship will fall down. Like that. Attributeless. Formless. Space got a form, curvature. Got attributes, color, etc. Has got attributes. Same way, this formless self and BMI, formless, attributeless self with body, mind and intellect, and this superimposition has happened. What is your problem? It has happened. Your problem is that this self is not an object, right? For the purpose of study, take the self as object. Take the self as object. Like in Ramayana, Sumitra Amma to Lakshmana. When they are going to the Vana, going to leave to the Vana with Ramchandraji and Sita Amma, Lakshmana is going to leave to the forest. At that time, Sumitra Amma tells Lakshmana, consider forest as Ayodhya. Forest is not Ayodhya, but for the purpose of your stay in that forest during that period, you consider forest as Ayodhya. You consider Ramchandraji as your father, Dasharatha. And you consider Sita Amma as your mother. You see like that. For the purpose of when you are staying there. Same way. For the purpose of the study, consider self as also an object. Like this body. Consider like that. In Tamil, object is called Porul. Porul means object. And self is called Param Porul. Instead of Porul, put object. Param, object. This is an object of different nature. Superior, subtle, subtlest. Porul, Param Porul. Consider now for the purpose of study that self is also like an object. Like that you consider. And then he has answered this objection. Okay, now next thought. Bhagavan goes to the next thought. Now suddenly, I don't know why Bhagavan substitutes the word superimposition with the word ignorance. That is, the word adhyasa has been substituted with the word avidya. Why Bhagavan? What is your problem? Why are you changing the words? I also have different names, right? You also will be having different names. At home some name, at office some name. You will be having. Here Bhagavan suddenly changes from adhyasa to avidya. Why are you changing? Now, just think. If I am going to ask you, what is the opposite of superimposition? Do you get anything in your mind? I didn't get. You also wouldn't have got so easily. Easily, opposite of superimposition does not come in our mind. But when I say, what is the opposite of, that is, what is the opposite of adhyasa or superimposition? Nothing comes in our mind. But when I say, what is the opposite of avidya or ignorance? Immediately, like bulb comes in our mind. Avidya opposite is vidya. Ignorance opposite is knowledge. Comes in our mind. So to point out that for this superimposition, there is a medicine. There is a way out. Opposite, way out is there. To show that Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji has substituted the word adhyasa with avidya. Why? Because he wants to show that there is a way out. Exit is there. When I choose the word adhyasa, exit is not there. Keep on going. But when I choose the word avidya, exit. This exit is vidya. Vidya is there. And I can see. Therefore, Bhagavan has his beautiful intelligence and compassion, you see, everywhere working. He has got this. And then he says, why he puts it as Panditaha, that is the great people, call this adhyasa as avidya. Like that. Panditaha call. Panditaha call adhyasa by various other names also. Pradhana, Maya, they call. But he chose avidya. Bright, intelligence. Okay, now why I should call this adhyasa as avidya? Some more reasons also. You see, this adhyasa, how did it come? Only because of ignorance of rope, the superimposition of snake happened. So the cause of the superimposition is avidya. That is, superimposition is born from ignorance. And this adhyasa superimposition will remain as long as I do not know the rope as a rope. It is sustained by ignorance. When this is born from ignorance, when adhyasa is born from avidya and is sustained by avidya, you can call adhyasa as avidya, right? So he has substituted the word avidya here. Also, another thing is, for both, whether adhyasa or avidya, it is removed the moment knowledge happens. The moment knowledge of rope happens, ignorance of rope has ended. Not only ignorance of rope has ended, the superimposition of snake also has ended. Both avidya, ignorance of rope, and adhyasa, superimposition of snake, are removed by vidya. Therefore, why not call adhyasa as vidya? Like this, so many logic, so many reasons are also given. Both avidya and adhyasa are removed. Also, if we see in another section, it gets covered. This avidya only has got two aspects. First aspect is avarana, concealing, hiding the rope, hiding. That is the first aspect. Second aspect of avidya is vikshepa, projection. Okay, first aspect is non-apprehension of rope. Because I don't apprehend, I don't cognize the rope, second what happens is superimposition, projection as snake happens. So, avidya includes both of them. Okay, that is, in other words, if I have to continue the same thought, see this avidya has got two Shakti, if we can say. One is called Avarana Shakti. What is Avarana Shakti? closing power, wheeling power, because of which rope is closed. Non-apprehension, I don't know the rope is closed. This is called Karana Vidya. Because I don't see the rope only, Karya is going to happen, which is misapprehension, and seeing a snake is going to happen. This is Karana Avidya. And this is the root cause of the problem. Me not seeing the rope is the cause of the problem of seeing the snake. Root cause of the problem. It hides the rope. Here we have to put Avarana Shakti, non-apprehension of self. This is the Karana Avidya. This is the root cause of problem. It has hidden the self from me. From the next Shakti of Avidya is called Vikshepa Shakti, misapprehension. Karya Avidya, Karya comes. This is the immediate cause of the problem. What is the immediate cause of the problem? I am seeing the snake. What is the immediate cause of the problem? I am seeing the body, mind and intellect as me. Immediate cause of the problem. This way Bhagavan has explained. Now from this he takes us to a logical conclusion. Thought 9. What is that? This is rope. Okay? Rope, has it got any problem? No problem. Now on this rope I am seeing a snake. Does the rope have problem? No problem. You are seeing snake, not my problem. Rope is friendly with the snake that you are seeing. It has no problem at all. Rope and snake, between them, they have no problem at all. But when does a problem arise? Who has the problem? I, who am seeing the snake. I have the problem, right? Now here is the self. Self and not self. Any problem? No problem for the self. You are seeing not self on the self. Does the self, pure self, have any problem? Does the rope have any problem because you are seeing snake on the rope? Does the rope get poisoned because you are seeing the snake on the rope? No, rope has no problem. Pure self. You are seeing Mr. Ego, Adhyasa. You are seeing on the self the body, mind and intellect. Does the pure self has any problem? No problem. No problem at all. But who has the problem? Mr. Ego has the problem. This person who sees the snake has the problem. Now when I see the snake, what will I do? I will put myself into some action. That action can be I move away from that place, fly away, run from that place. Or I freeze in that place. Can be that. Or it can be, I want to fight with that snake. I get one big stick and bang, fight with the snake. So, I have a problem and so I involve myself in such solutions. Fly away, freeze, fight, like that I involve in such solutions. Same way, here, self, not self, superimposed. And I have a problem of this superimposition, worrying and all that. And what do I do? What do I do to make myself happy? I engage myself maybe in Laukika karma, earn name, fame, wealth and all those things, Laukika karma. Or I may engage myself in Vaidika karma. Now not happy, other world, let me see, Vaidika karma also. I can engage myself. Or I can also be engaging myself in Adhyatmika karma, listening to Shastra. I can be engaging myself. Whatever it may be. See, snake is seen by me. Actually, no snake is there. So this flying away, freeze, fight, all of them are only when this adhyasa is there. Only when the problem of superimposition is there, all these actions. So all these actions, all solutions that I may take are in the realm of ignorance, avidya only, are in the realm of adhyasa. Bhagavan has replaced the name with avidya, are in the realm of ignorance only. Same way. If this I can understand with reference to this also, self superimposed on not self. Here also, all the actions that I may do, all the solutions that I may see for my problem Either I do action in the world, now, Laukika karma, worldly actions, or I may resort to Vaidika karma, or I may resort to Adhyatmika karma, whatever it may be, all these solutions are in the realm of this ignorance only. What? Knowledge, Adhyatma karma, knowledge, to gain knowledge I am doing. That is also in realm of ignorance only? Yes, it is in realm of ignorance only. How do you say so? I thought 10. The logic of the conclusion is questioned. How do you say so? How knowledge is avidya? How do you say that knowledge is avidya? Okay, so here we have a flower. How do I know that there is a flower? This is the object of knowledge. Okay, object of knowledge, flower. This flower, how do I know? What is the pramana? What is the means of knowledge for knowing this flower? The means is my eyes. So eyes are the means of knowledge. Now suppose instead of this flower, let us say it is a thought. Thought of love or thought of hate. Then also it is known. What is the means for knowing it? Mind. Okay. So the means for knowledge is the eyes and the mind. The eyes are seeing, mind is backing. All of them are means of knowledge. And who is the person who knows? I know this is a flower. This is a flower. Who is it who is saying? It is me, the ego, the knower. Now, ego is not English ego, it's Vedanta ego. The one who has got abhimana with the sharira. Mr. Ego, the knower, he is the one who says, this is a flower. So, in this, that is how knowledge is happening. In any knowledge, there is the object, there is a means of knowledge, there is the knower, and there is knowledge. Flower, knowledge. These are there. All of them, where is it happening? When is it happening? This flower is known only when he is there. Mr. Ego is there. If Mr. Ego is not there, deep sleep state, Mr. Ego is there, move away, move away. Yeah, when Mr. Ego is not there, deep sleep state, no knowledge, no you, me, difference, nothing. Mr. Ego is sleeping. Only when Mr. Ego is there, and this Mr. Ego itself means adhyasa, superimposition. Only when superimposition is there, only when the snake is there, all those actions, only when the Mr. Ego is there, who is adhyasa only, who is avidya only when he is there, all this is there. So, all of them are in the realm of superimposition, avidya. See how Bhagavan is saying. The logic of this conclusion is answered in thought 11. So, what is he saying? Knowledge takes place only when there is Mr. Ego. We have just seen it, yeah? Knowledge takes place only when there is Mr. Ego. This Mr. Ego is adhyasa. Self or not self? Mr. Ego. Adhyasa. So, then, if this Mr. Ego is there, from him only everything is starting, then everything in the chain, from adhyasa, whatever is happening, everything in the chain has to be in the realm of avidya, ignorance, adhyasa alone. Okay, very beautifully Bhagavan has said. Now, we spoke of three karmas, Laukika, Vaidika, Adhyatmika, right? Now, Bhagavan is now going to take up in the next thought each of these karmas and going to say, see, like Laukika karma only, Adhyatmika Shravana Manana Nididhyasana also, that he is going to say and say, because many times our thought will be, my studying Brahma Sutra, this is also in avidya only, this is also in adhyasa only. Yes, that Bhagavan is going to show with additional arguments and additional logic. Thought number 12. Additional logic in support of all activities, in support of the point that all activities exist in superimposition. Now, here is a person, he is interested in Laukika Phala, worldly. He says, this person is no different from the animal. This human being and animal is the same. Why are you saying like that? This person, he may be a learned person. He might have studied MBA, CA and all those things. Or he may be an ordinary person in the village and has not gone to school also. Can be. He is also like animal only. Why are you saying like that? If I am going to bring something favorable, okay, grass to this cow, then what the cow does? It comes towards the grass, comes towards me. But on the other hand, if I take a stick, then what does this cow do? It runs away from me. So the cow comes towards me, runs away from me. Same way only, like this cow only, human being. I am going and sitting in my flight, okay, in my seat. Now the next person or train, wherever, or in the bus stand or bus stop or wherever, I am going and standing there. Now there is someone who has come and he is standing next to me. And what is he doing? He is buying coffee and he says, can I buy one coffee for you also? Will you please take a glass of coffee from me? Like that he is asking. And I see same shop, same container, he is also taking coffee, he is offering coffee to me. Now what happens? I go to the person and I start speaking with the person. But supposing this person who has come and having come, he takes from his pocket gun and he shows that gun to me. What will I do? Gun is shown to me. What will I do? I run away. So what is the difference? In Laukika karma, like this animal only, human being is also behaving. What is the difference? So both of them are working in superimposition. They are working in the same way only. Now next, I have got discrimination. This world is not everything. Apart from this, there is another world. Unseen benefits. To get those unseen benefits, here is someone. And what is he doing? He is doing Vaidika karma. Why? To get punya. To go to Swarga. Swarge lokena bhayam kinchanasti. Here I am afraid, worried. And you are saying profession of worrying I have taken up. In Swarga loka that worry and all is not there. I want to go to Swarga. No hunger, no thirst. I want to go to Swarga. So this person is using more discrimination. And he is able to see that if I do this, I will get this. Like that, he is able to see. He uses more discrimination for unseen benefits. Even if he is going to use more discrimination, even then, he is in the realm of adhyasa only. Okay. And the next one, some more additional logic. In support of that all activities exist in superimposition. This is a third type of person. Who is this person? He wants to get out of all these worries and problems. He wants to get out of the superimposition. And he has known that the way for it is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. So here is this person who is doing Antaranga Sadhanas. Before Bahiranga Sadhana. Antaranga Sadhana. Okay? Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. He is also in Adhyasa only, Avidya only. If I am also going to be in Avidya, why should I study this Brahma Sutra? Why should I study this Adhyasa Bhashya? Why should I listen to all these things? Question comes, this knowledge also, if it is in Avidya only, in the realm of ignorance only, in the realm of Adhyasa only, why study Brahma Sutra? I am in dream. I am dreaming. And in the dream, when I get a tiger, and this tiger is chasing me, look at its teeth and its eyes and all those things. This tiger is chasing me. What do? I keep running. And the tiger is overtaking me. And it has pounced on me. It pounces with a roar. And this tiger in the dream makes me wake up from the dream. Same way, all of them are in the realm of Adhyasa only. But this Brahma Sutra, this Bhashya of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is like this tiger. Okay, out of compassion it is coming behind me. Out of compassion. So much of love in its eyes. Even no, Shastra is more than a mother. Mother also 4 times will say, don't touch that cooker because it is hot to the child. And 4th time the child is going and doing it, the mother gives one slap for the child. But Shastra is so compassionate again and again and again. Here, okay, this Brahma Sutra, this Jnana, this Guru Vakya, this Guru, like this tiger, dream tiger, his roar, Prasanna Gambhiram Bhashyam, that, what is it going to do? It is going to help me, like the tiger in the dream. It is going to help me to come out of this profession of worrying forever. Come out of this adhyaya. Come out of this avidya. Namo Namaha. How many times we have to do namaskar? We really do not know. To this Sutrakara and to this Bhashyakara. Like tiger in the dream. So that is it. Now we move to the next thought, the next section. Thought 14. Bhagavan is now as though summarizing, right? So he is there is a demonstration of definition of superimposition. It is demonstrated. Now here superimposes on self. On self, there is a superimposition of an external object. Okay, object which is away, right? External object. Nalla theriyum. Very well known, it is outside. External object. Superimposes on self, external object. And what is the expression? Here the external object is, I am a mother. Okay, and I have a child, my daughter. My daughter is unwell. And what happens? I am always smiling, but my daughter is unwell. Now my face is like my daughter. Like that. My daughter has got exam and I am getting exam fever. What is it? External object, and identifying with the external object, there are expressions which demonstrate the superimposition has happened. Expression is what? I am unwell. Actually, child is unwell, but the mom is saying, I am unwell. Okay. Now, sometimes, so I superimpose on self the physical body's attribute. And then what do I say? Whatever the physical body is doing, I am fat, I am dark, I am talking, I am running. So all these things, what the physical body is doing, all that I am putting on the self and saying, I am that. Self is fat. Self attributeless. But then I am using this, I am fat. Now the next one. Superimposes on self the senses attribute. When I superimpose on self the senses, eyes, ears, like that, the senses attribute, then how do I speak? I speak. I am deaf. I am blind. I have got sharp eyes. I have sharp eyes. I can hear like snake also. Little movement in the next room also I will know from here. Okay, all that. Senses attribute and superimposing. Superimposing the mind's attributes on the self. I say the mind's nature, doubting, hate, love, kind, all that from the mind only. Mind is the seat of emotions. So I say from the mind's attribute, I doubt, I hate, I desire, like that. I say. Mind includes intellect also. Now, ego's attribute, identifying with the body, mind and intellect. Big culprit, I. First he only starts. Ego's attribute, identifying the egos with the ego's attribute, the expression is I. Expression is I. So this way, the superimposition's expression, that is, the definition of superimposition is being demonstrated. Now, the whole of the Shastra roars. I am not this body, mind and intellect. And you do Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. By that, you remove the superimposition. says the Shastra. Remove the superimposition. The entire topic on superimposition is concluded now in the next thought 15. Bhagavan says, so far, mutual superimposition has been established. And this superimposition, when did it start? When did I call this body as I like that? When did I start? I really don't know. It is beginningless. And will I have the superimposition always? Yes, it is endless. You will always have it. Unless the tiger has roared and you have woken up. Unless this prasanna gambhira bhashya, okay, shravana, manana, nididhyasana, and knowledge has happened. In the absence of this realization, this superimposition is going to be endless. And this superimposition is of the nature of illusory cognition, and it is inexplicable. I can't say it is, body is, world is, I can't say. World is not, that also I can't say. I can't say world is because truly snake is not there. I can't say world is not because I am experiencing the effect of the snake, and I am saying so many statements which we saw in the last section. Okay, so I can't say it is or it is not, it is anirvachaniya. Also, this adhyasa, this avidya, what it does is, it ensures that the cycle of karma, avidya, kama, karma, the cycle, karta, so I am doing the action. Then there is a result, and then I am bhokta, I enjoy it, and then it comes to, there is a impression which is created, vasana, which forces me to do the action again. And this cycle, no, it ensures this continuous cycle to happen. Which one? This avidya, this superimposition. And this superimposition is not just for me alone. Everyone is experiencing it. It is experienced by all. This way, he is slowly bringing the topic to conclusion, that is discussion on superimposition to conclusion. And in the next section, he is indicating that Brahma Sutra Bhashya is going to start. That is, on the actual Sutra, commentary is going to start. The prayojana of the Brahma Sutra Bhashya is, there will be a destruction of avidya and its effect. The dream tiger destroys or makes me come out of the dream, destroys the illusion of the dream for me. Same way, this Brahma Sutra Bhashya, the prayojana has to be destruction of avidya and the effects of avidya. And the Vishaya, there's a spelling mistake here. The Vishaya of Brahma Sutra. What is the Vishaya? Subject matter. Subject matter is oneness of the self with Brahman. This is the subject matter. To eradicate this adhyasa, okay, superimposition, this avidya, which is the source of all evil, and to attain the realization of this oneness of self, okay, with Brahman, now commences the Brahma Sutra Bhashya. This way, section 16 would be there. Now, whatever we have understood will be our offering to this master, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, and to the entire Guru Parampara. May their blessings be with us. Now, this Brahma Sutra Bhashya, okay, from where all these thoughts have been taken? Such big books, 2 volumes. Brahma Sutra Chatussutri, Shankara Bhashyam, from Chinmaya International Foundation publication. From there, this book, 2 fat volumes, in that page number 1 to 150 is this Adhyasa Bhashya, which has been covered in just 50 minutes. You want to have a deeper understanding, take this opportunity to get your hands on this text and let us have a deeper understanding. with the blessings of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji and the entire Guru Parampara and the Lord. Our namaskars to all of them, and thank you for this opportunity being given to me to reflect on Adhyasa Bhashya. Hari Om and Namaskar. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे